What if your favorite rapper would sit down with you and tell you what some bars mean in a song? How priceless would that be? Well, that's what we're getting ready to do. Okay, so off of our EP, Beats Need Bars, we have a song on there called Level Up, and it begins like this: the masses gonna have to level up. I'm on my 4th cup of Myers rum with bevel up. Movado black sleep, iron sheet pebbled up. Speak the symbol game, shovel up. Chevy cup, coffee brown, leather what? One more time. The masses gonna have to level up. I'm on my 4th cup of Myers rum with bevel up. Movado black sleep, iron sheet pebbled up. Speak the symbol game, shovel up. Chevy cup, coffee brown, leather what? Alright, so let's break these bars down. Nothing complicated. It starts out, the masses gonna have to level up. That's self-explanatory. You know, you're basically saying, you know, one thing about hip hop, there's always this element of braggadocio in it. So, and it's really something divine about it, because if you go to, I think hip hop is the ultimate expression of Exodus 3 and 14. You know, the story where Moses goes up on the mountain and he's talking to God, and he says, well, God, who am I supposed to go back and tell these people who sent me? He said, tell them I am sent you. So hip hop is the ultimate I am affirmation music, because, you know, a lot of times MCs are saying I. Okay? So that's how I kind of open up with that. Just a little, you know, little braggadocio there. You know, the masses gonna have to level up. In other words, step your game up. I'm on my 4th cup of Myers rum with bevel up. Okay, Myers rum. I learned about Myers rum from watching Bobby Hemmett videos. All right, and you can take it from there and figure out, you know, what the significance of Myers rum is. When I say 4th cup, 4 is a number of foundation, and it's also a number of new creation. The number 1 is initiating movement. 2 is the reception of the movement, or the understanding of the movement. 3 is the manifestation, or we could say it's the affinity or the perfection that comes out of the to and fro that goes between the numbers 1 and 2. Okay? Once something is perfected, it is now ready to congeal itself and complete itself, and then regenerate itself. So I'm on my 4th cup of Myers rum with bevel up. So it's a beautiful thing about music. You can hide all types of little stuff inside of just a simple line. I'm on my 4th cup of Myers rum with bevel up. Well, let me just go and explain the Myers rum. Myers rum can be used as a gateway or a door opener. Okay, you will see Bobby Hemmett in the video would spit 4 ways that it's supposed to open up the door, coming to the crossroads, the removing of obstacles, the opening of the way. Okay, so that's why it's put in there at the opening of that opus. I'm on my 4th cup of Myers rum with bevel up. Now, then just, you know, Movado happens to be one of my favorite watches. I learned about Movado from my brother. God rest his soul. My brother Gary was a big fan of Movado watches. That's how I learned about them. You know, and Gary always loved for things to be black on black. And I'm like that too. I like my watch to be black with a black face. Although this watch is beat up, I like this old watch. It's just an old fossil watch, but my wife got it for me. But I like black on black. And that's what I love about Movado, although this is no comparison to a Movado. But Movado Black Sleek, you know, got some, you know, some flavor to it. Movado Black Sleek, Iron Chic. Now, I'm a child of the 80s, so I grew up watching National Wrestling Alliance with Wahoo McDaniels, Kabuki. Let's see, who else was in there? Ric Flair, you know, the Four Horsemen, all them characters. Well, one of them was also the Iron Sheik. And the Iron Sheik would wear these boots with toes would turn up on the end. You know the typical Aladdin, Knights of Arabia garb, you know. So I threw that in there. Movado Black Sleek, Iron Sheik, pebbled up. Pebbled up. Pebble as in rocks. Rocks as in, when we think about rocks or stones, we think about I'm bejeweled. But I'm making a reference to bejeweled as in my mind. Movado Black Sleek, Iron Sheik, pebbled up, meaning stones, wisdom, knowledge. Movado Black Sleek, Iron Sheik, pebbled up. And I'm telling you, peep my symbol game. Movado Black Sleek, Iron Sheik, pebbled up. Peep the symbol game, shovel up. Because I'm basically trying to tell you there's more inside of these bars than what you might think you just hearing. I have created my own somewhat symbolic language, as pretty much any MC does. You create your own hidden little language, okay? So I'm telling you, peep the symbol game, shovel up. Shovel is just, I'm playing with the words. I'm really saying shovel. So that's the other thing. We can break all types of rules we want to when we craft our bars. I want to make it rhyme, so I'm going to change shovel to shovel. Because in essence, I'm not changing a word. A word is truly fixed through its consonants. The vowels are like water, okay? But to find the numerical value of a word, you typically are going to use its consonants. So I still have the same consonant, shovel, you know, S-H-V-L. So I flip it a little bit. I change shovel to shovel. Movado Black Sleek, Iron Sheik, pebbled up. Speak the symbol game, shovel up. Chevy cup, coffee brown, leather what? Now I'm from the South. So when I was coming up, we had a theme for box Chevys, okay? And you know, your box Chevy, and there's always an emphasis on your paint job and your interior. So a little wordplay there, just Movado Black Sleek, Iron Sheik, pebbled up. Peak the symbol game, shovel up. Chevy cup, coffee brown, leather what? Okay, so I'm telling you that the cup, metaphorically, is the Chevy itself, the car. And the coffee represents the interior. Chevy cup, coffee brown. So my interior is coffee brown. All right, little wordplay. Chevy cup, coffee brown, leather what? And I think that's just as far as I want to originally go. But that's some other ill bars in there. It says, Chevy cup, coffee brown, leather what? I'm appalled by you predators. Get the scene switch. Table flip, wet them up. You know, in the Bible they talk about how Jesus went in the temple and flipped over the tables with the money changers, and you know, and I look at that as like just charlatans and just frauds and just not representing what you really say you are. You don't really represent that type thing. That's the energy I'm speaking to. I'm appalled by you predators. Basically, you haters, you know, and you heard it before. You ain't doing nothing if you ain't got no haters. So, but you still can address them though. Although you know they're a necessity, you still can address them just to give them something to sour their face, you know. So I'm appalled by you predators. Get the scene switch, table flip, wet them up. Now here's what I think is some ill lines right here. My spinal cord sing the Lord with a Hammond cord. Fuzzy black slippers, hammers with extension cords. Now that, and I've already gone too far, but I want to talk about this little part. My spinal cord sing the Lord with a Hammond cord. It speaks to what I'm really looking to accomplish with my music. Your spinal cord representing Jacob's ladder. The Hammond cord representing music vibration. A Hammond is a famous and familiar organ in the black church, especially the Black Baptist and Church of Holiness, Church of God, Holiness, Pentecostal type churches. You know, a little more fire type churches. You know, you gotta have a Hammond organ with a Leslie tone cabinet, and it gives it that, you know, that sound to it. My spinal cord sing the Lord with a Hammond cord. Now, Lord in its Indo-European root means pot, as in potentate, as in potential, as in all. My spinal cord sing the potential, as in the Lord. My spinal cord sing the Lord with a Hammond cord. Through the vibration, I see the Lord or the potential. Fuzzy black slippers, hammers with extension cords. Okay, break down this last part and then we're done. Fuzzy black slippers is referencing multiple things. One, it's my skin. The slippers represent my black feet, as in Tar Heel. I'm from the Tar Heel state. So it all come back to my black feet, my grounding, my root, okay, where I emerge from. Fuzzy black slippers, hammers with extension cords. Now we all know the colloquial use of the hammer. When we say hammer in our world, hammer is talking about a blammer or a gun. Okay. When I say extension cords, I'm saying that my hammers have unending power or ammunition, because instead of just having a magazine, mine is plugged into a wall to a constant energy source or supply of energy. So I'm really not even talking about an actual gun. I'm referencing a lot of things. I reference back to my mind. My mind is the hammer. It is the weapon, and it's an endless source that this mind is tapped into. So you run it back again and you hit a line again. Is my spinal cord sing the Lord with a Hammond cord. Fuzzy black slippers, hammers with extension cords. All right, so that's it. I've gone longer than I really originally planned to, but that's that's a breakdown of part of the song Level Up on our EP, Beats Need Bars, featuring myself. I go by the name The Word. That's my music name. And my good brother Dap Dunlap, who crafts these sounds that match perfectly with my flow. Okay, and we created this group called Think Music, and we'll do a conversation about what Think Music means. Okay, but the EP Beats Need Bars is now available on Bandcamp. The link is in the description. Appreciate all your support, and listen to it, and if there are some lines that you hear that you want broken down, then leave it in the description or in the comment section. Let me know. Let us know what you think about it too, overall. And that's gonna wrap it up. So my good brother Dap Dunlap. This is Jamal, aka The Word. We at Think Music. Remember to stay down until you get up. And when you get up, stay down. Peace. Level up. The masses gon' have to level up. I'm on my 4th cup of Myers, wrong with bevel up. Movado black, sleek, iron sheet, pebbled up. Speak the symbol game, shovel up. Chevy cup, coffee brown, leather what? I'm appalled by you predators. Get the scene switch, table flip, wet 'em up. The spinal cord, sing the Lord with a Hammond cord. Fuzzy black slippers, hammers with extension cords. Thrice great, thrice nice, cold appetite. Throw lance, knife fight, pierce eyesight. Open brains, explosion, then dynamite. James Jr., take a picture, take wing flights. Annoying is the game, chosen is the slang. Fiction entertain, but maintain, cause the bride wear a long train. Holy marriage, horse and carriage. My disciples in 3D shades, reading Bibles. The mundane and the trifle, ain't that with a rifle. You get an eyeful when I rise like Eiffel. Elegantly elevating my evil status. Essential elements every ear, it's like a magnet. I preach this word, yes, very emphatic. Now we can roll, create a new world in heavy traffic. I trickle down, matriculate from heaven's crown. I was brown before red, yellow, and blue. Wow, it's like the Garden of Eden's where I domicile. Traveling across burning sands and twisted nows. The mystical magician now, man, run a mile. For mild weather and spicy food, the protocol. No propofol or medicals, my rituals. It's critical to taking me to the pinnacle. Yes, I'm in it, y'all, and it's plentiful. More for you too, learn other breakthroughs. The honey sweet tastes better when the honey do. What daddy say, get out the way, I'm coming through. A mile in my shoes, make the picture clear view. The spectacular spell of the spiritual. The masses gon' have to level up. The masses gon' have to level up. Step your shit up. Level up. On a midsummer's night, a G5 took flight, and the man that was on board took a pause from the right. Started working with his left hand and sailed like a kite. But gravity is a bitch when it's applied late at night. Insights a rhythm that rise from the schism. Shallow charlatanism that encases the prison. Naga's gonna be missing before the truth is given. No patience for the main course, savage is how you living. Lean back in the lag, quiet sip on the yak. Tobacco roll, tar black from the Asheville rat. Turtle on back became the mound where it's at. Frozen water now, thaw 33 on my hat. I self-law and master this act. I quest, sort, dissect to find fact. Then I found myself, reward is the track. Take the path, double back, the start is where it's at. From the center spread outwardly, the lotus bloom hourly. Every minute, every second, never move cowardly. Mashallah, Bismillah, divine blessing shall follow.